Tonight, I will be sharing a gratitude meditation in order to open up the channel, more heart space, anahata, or heart chakra, and what we're doing to um, create a nice and mellow mood to go to bed, end the week with a positive, manifesting positive and healing energy through gratitude. And all you're going to be needing for today's session is your mat, body length space. It can even be in your bed if you like. If you're already at home and you want to start just connecting and just setting the mood for going to bed, it can also be right in your bed, the meditation. And we'll just be doing some breath work, some pranayama, and a little bit of movement, but basically just more like focusing much more on the meditation or pranayama. And that's it. So I'll just give a few more minutes to see if anybody else joins in. And just a reminder of what meditating really is. Remember that meditation is not having our mind just leaving it blank. Meditating is actually when we are very conscious of the present moment and our thoughts and just being an spectator of our thoughts. When we're meditating, you have cats too. There's so many cats here. But okay, good. So when we meditate, most of the times our mind tends to go and just wander around into thought, into maybe what's going to happen next or what things I have to do tomorrow, or just that's the nature of the mind, of always be fluctuating. So when we meditate, actually what we do is like a muscle that we train. When we do yoga and we do the postures, we're actually strengthening our body. And through meditation is the same, it's just with our mind. So when we meditate, is actually meditating is the art of always like bringing your back to the present moment, back and again and again and again, without really judging it. So today, when we're in the meditation, I invite you to not judge yourself. If your mind starts to wander around, just notice it and just always like bring it back to the present moment through your breath and enjoy it. Enjoy it. Open up to whatever shows up through this meditation. And we're gonna get started. So I had the light on right now just to do the introduction of it, but I'll turn off this big light just because it's like better for the eyes just to rest. Another thing, since it's nighttime and we're finishing our day, and our week, if you wanna, just remember this is your practice, your space. So if you wanna, light up some candle lights like at night, they work really great, and for a good, rest. So I invite you to try that. And if you like to use any essential oils or anything that makes you feel more comfortable and tune in with yourself, go ahead and do that. And we're gonna get started. Coming to a comfortable seated position. I have my block because I always like to, when I meditate, to just sit on a block and keep my sits bones lifted off the ground. But I'm just gonna start sitting on a nice, comfortable seated position. We're gonna do some pranayama. So just connecting with your breath. If you want to close your eyes for the pranayama, just go ahead and close your eyes. Whatever makes you feel more comfortable at this moment. Observing and feeling the air coming in through your nose, down your throat, and all the way to your lungs. Feeling you with air. Just observing how the breath is supporting you. Now we're gonna bring the middle finger and the index finger, just gonna bend them, and we're gonna keep up the thumb, the ring finger and pinky finger with your right hand. And now with the right hand, with the right thumb, you're gonna cover the right side of your nose and inhale through your left. Cover with the ring finger the left side and open up the right side and exhale. Inhale through right. Cover right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Cover left side. Exhale right. Inhale through the right. Cover right. Exhale through the left. Inhale through left. Cover left. Exhale right. Now inhale right. Cover right. Exhale left. And just keep on to your own pace. Just keep breathing, doing this breath. Notice what happens and notice which side is more open than the other. So at night, it tends to happen sometimes. Like to me, it switches and it changes, but the right side should be right now more open. It's connected to the feminine side, to the moon, and then the right side is connected to more masculine side and more solar, more active energy on the right side, and then the left side is like more passive energy. So at night, it's probably that the left side is a bit more open than the right one. But just notice the difference, and if it's the other way around, it's okay. Sometimes it happens to me in the mornings that it's the other way around. Um, so just notice it and just keep to your own pace, inhaling through one side, covering the one nostril, and then you cover the other one, exhale, and so on. And release. Now breathe normally through your nose. Notice the difference if something changed just by the fact of changing, doing some pranayama, changing the way your breathing, being conscious of your breath. And if you had your eyes closed, slowly start blinking them all the way till you open them up. And I'm just going to start doing circles with the neck towards one side, releasing the energy very slowly and very gentle. And say yes with your head. And say no. bring your hands, interlacing your fingers behind your back and just letting your hands rest in the back of your skull. Bringing your chin close to your chest. Inhale, release. And if you're already in your bed, then you can come to your back, and if you're in your mat, like I am, same. Just feeling your breath, feeling this moment. Open up your legs, mat width apart, and start windshield wiping your knees towards one side and the other. Just releasing tension on your lower back. Now bring your knees close to your chest and hug them. Feeling the sensations in your physical body, in your lower back, on your sacrum, on your thighs. And just catch your feet for the inside part of your feet, the arches of your feet. Just bringing your knees close to the ground and keep rooting your sacrum towards the mat or towards your bed. Just open up into happy baby. Ananda Balasana. And maybe you can extend one knee. Maybe you can extend the other one, noticing which side of your body has a little bit of more resistance than the other, without really judging, just noticing it. Now bring both knees together in front of your heart space. And just let go, let them sink in towards the right side, and keep looking above your left shoulder into a nice twist. Just feeling how you're really squeezing your spine. And try to see if you can really keep the left knee right above the right one. And maybe your left shoulder wants to come in touch with the ground. See if you can release any resistance through your breath. And as you inhale, come back to center. And now as you exhale, let your knees sink in towards the left side, Just tagging the right knee right above the left one. And look above your right shoulder. And inhale, come back to center. Just grab your knees, hug them to your chest. Bringing your forehead towards your knees. And start rocking back and forth all the way onto a sitting position. Extending your knees, flexing your feet, and bring your hands close to your mat without really touching, just rolling your shoulders away from your ears. Keep flexing your feet, and I'll feel the energy from the ground underneath your hands. If you're in your bed, it's the same. Just notice the sensations in your physical body as you almost touch the surface of your bed, but not really touching. You're just like feeling that energy of that space in between. Notice The air coming in through your nostrils, down your throat, the temperature of the air that you're breathing, how thick it is. Perhaps you can sense some aromas around you, maybe some aromas, nature, maybe food, maybe smell of an essential oil or the candle burning. Just notice how many aromas you can sense at this moment. Bring your awareness also to the sounds around you. Perhaps you can listen to some cars, people talking around you. Perhaps you can listen to sounds of nature, the river. Just whatever it is, just notice it without really judging it. And slowly start zooming in into your own sounds, your internal sounds. Perhaps you can listen to the sound of your heartbeat, to the sound of your breath. I'm gonna start tuning in physical body as well. So when I say the word gratitude, in what part of your body do you feel it when you think of this word? The only thought of this word, simple thought of this word, what sensations in your body arise as you think of this word? Just notice this without judging. Try to notice. Opening up and just manifesting and thinking and visualizing to open up from our heart space that channel of gratitude, that channel of being open to receive what we really deserve in this life. I invite you now to visualize a moment in your life, in your past, something that has already happened, present moment, and think of 3 things that you feel grateful for in your life. Could be simple things like health, like being alive, like having a roof, a place where to sleep and to be. Just find your 3 things that you feel really happy and grateful for at this time in your life. Notice where you feel it, when you feel these words, when you feel these 3 things and you visualize them and you know that you have them. Where do you feel gratitude now? What sensations come in your physical body when you think of them? Many times we get stuck we do have at this moment in our life. I am pretty sure we have so many things to be grateful for in our life that we may tend to just take for granted and not really notice them. So now is the perfect time to really feel grateful from the bottom of your heart. With your entire soul, feel grateful for these 3 things, for simple that they are. It doesn't matter. Happiness leaves